Jamarcus Russell's signing bonus was $31.5 million. He spent $3 million in chains he never wore because he was too depressed to leave his house. Being the #1 overall pick means carrying a franchise's next decade on your back while everyone waits for you to become the biggest disappointment in sports history. And you're usually doing it for the worst team in professional sports. Trevor Lawrence, generational talent, can't miss the next Peyton Manning. Draft night, his wife cried. Not happy tears. "We're going to Jacksonville," she said. Jacksonville, where quarterbacks go to die and restaurants close at 9 p.m. First press conference, they asked him to save the franchise. He was 21, couldn't legally rent a car. But sure, save a billion-dollar organization that's been trashed since 1995. His rookie contract, $36.8 million. The Jaguars' entire offensive line from the previous year, gone, retired, escaped, like refugees from football hell. Day 1, why isn't he Peyton Manning yet? Day 30, is Trevor Lawrence a bust? Day 365, worst #1 pick since Jamarcus Russell. He hadn't even played a full season, already being compared to the biggest bust in NFL history. Here's the #1 pick life cycle. Draft day, savior. Preseason, needs time to develop. Week 4, concerning signs. Week 8, bust potential. Year 2, make or break. Year 3, trader for a 5th-round pick. Bryce Young, 5'10", 204 pounds. The Panthers traded DJ Moore, picks 1, 2, and their future for him. First season, benched. Benched! Not injured, not resting, benched because he was so bad they couldn't watch anymore. $37.9 million guaranteed to ride the pine. Andy Dalton took his job. A man whose greatest achievement is being aggressively average. You know what you win for being #1? A spot on the worst team in professional sports. The 2020 Bengals, Joe Burrow's welcome party. 2-14 record, worst O-line in NFL history, coach fired, owner who uses coupons at McDonald's. Burrow's knee exploded week 11. Exploded. Like someone took a sledgehammer to spaghetti. Should have avoided the hit better. Actual tweet with 45K likes. Bro couldn't avoid gravity with that protection.
Here it is, the first pick.
Okay, Raider fans, with the first pick in the 2007 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select quarterback Jamarcus Russell, LSU.
$61.5 million, 65% completion rate in college. Hand and arm, dead career in 3 years. But here's what they don't tell you. Lost his father during his rookie year. Prescribed codeine for anxiety, got addicted. Team gave him blank DVDs to study film. He said he watched them, they were blank. That's not lazy, that's broken. Now, every #1 pick gets, could be the next Jamarcus in their scouting report. His ghost haunts every draft. His failure is your expectation. Calvin Johnson retired at 30 because he'd rather have working knees than more money. Jamarcus would have played longer. Detroit fans, somehow. 2002, David Carr, Houston Texans, expansion team, sacked 76 times as a rookie. 76! That's being hit by a truck every 8 pass attempts for 16 games while your family watches. Developed happy feet, psychological term for expects to die. His own center, Steve McKinney, said, "We basically killed David Carr." Killed. His teammate used the word killed. 7 years later, out of the league. Now works as an analyst, explaining how other quarterbacks are getting murdered, like a ghost warning the living. #1 pick salary, $37 to $40 million guaranteed. That's 18% of the salary cap for someone who's never played a down. Teams can't afford to protection, can't sign weapons, can't build around you because you're eating all the money before proving anything. Baker Mayfield, #1 pick, $32.68 million guaranteed. The Browns couldn't afford to keep Zeitler. Pro Bowl guard. Baker got sacked 40 times the next season with Zeitler's replacement, who cost $2 million to save $10 million to pay Baker $32 million to get destroyed. That's not economics, that's sabotage with a salary structure. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, pick 262, last pick in the entire draft.
162nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State. Go Niners!
Expectations? None. Pressure? Zero. Salary? Minimum. Takes 49ers to NFC Championship. Becomes starter. Hero story. Trevor Lawrence, #1 pick. Same year basically. More pressure, more money, worse team, worse results. Who's happier? The guy making $870,000 with no expectations? Or the guy making $37 million with a city's hopes on his shoulders? Being #1 isn't a blessing, it's a curse with a bow on it. Alex Smith proved #1 picks can recover. 11 years! It took 11 years for people to stop calling him a bust. 2005 to 2011, 7 offensive coordinators. Benched, booed, biggest bust since Ryan Leaf. Finally succeeds? Replaced by Kaepernick. Goes to Kansas City? Replaced by Mahomes. Washington? Legs snapped in half, 17 surgeries, almost died from infection. That's not redemption, that's survival. His success story includes nearly losing his leg in life. But sure, tell the next #1 pick about Alex Smith's redemption. #1 picks get covered like presidents. Every meal, every workout, every Instagram like. Kyler Murray post playing Call of Duty? Lacks dedication. This is why Arizona struggles. Video games over film study. The Cardinals literally put a no video games clause in his contract. Tom Brady played video games, posted about it, competitor's mindset. Kyler does it? Contract clauses. That's not coverage, that's surveillance with hot takes. Here's your #1 pick guarantee. You're going to the worst team, they pick first for a reason, with the worst protection, can't afford it after paying you, with the highest expectations, savior complex, and the shortest leash, 2 years max, while being compared to everyone picked after you forever. And everyone who was #1 before you, also forever. With your salary preventing team building, cap hell, and media coverage like you're a Kardashian, but with CTE, your success rate, 25%. Russian roulette, 16.7%. Better odds playing with the bullet. So next time you tweet, what a bust. Remember, Jamarcus Russell lost his dad and got addicted to codeine. David Carr got sacked 76 times as a rookie. Alex Smith almost lost his leg for a redemption. And somewhere right now, a 21-year-old kid is about to be drafted #1 to the worst team in sports with the highest expectations in history and a 75% chance of becoming a punchline. That's why it sucks to be a #1 draft pick. The honor of going first, where first is just another word for biggest target, and the bullets never stop.